There's so many interesting things to do in the Eastern Panhandle that you probably will want to do some exploring. This video is meant to help out with that, point out where things are, the driving time between towns in this area, and how to get there. I'm Jana Classy, and my husband Paul and I are realtors here in the Eastern Panhandle with Snyder, Bailey & Associates. If you'd like to learn about living in this area, be sure to subscribe, hit the little bell icon down there on the right. We do a new video every week on what it's like living here. So, to give you a lay of the land, here's a brief description of the Panhandle, starting with the big picture and then zeroing in on local areas. The Eastern Panhandle is in the northeast part of West Virginia. It's a strip of land that dips down, so it borders Maryland on the north and Virginia on the south. All three counties, Jefferson, Berkeley, and Morgan, extend from the Maryland border on the north to the Virginia border on the south. We're surrounded by some major metro areas. Washington, D.C. and Baltimore are about an hour and a half away. Dulles International Airport is about an hour 15 minutes. Pittsburgh is a 3-hour drive. And for trips to New York City, you can drive to Harrisburg, which is an easy drive up 81, about 2 hours. Take the Amtrak right into Penn Station. There's 3 marked train stations in the Eastern Panhandle, 2 in Jefferson County and 1 in Berkeley County. And that goes to the Washington, D.C. Union Station. So you've got these big cities, major employment opportunities that are easily accessible, especially if you telecommute and just need to go to the office a couple days a week, so you don't want to be too far away. So you have good accessibility, but living here is a whole different thing than living in a major metro center. This area is less congested. It has lots more open countryside, and it's also a lot less expensive. Plus, there's lots of interesting history here and places you'll want to see in all 3 counties. And you've probably got GPS, but if you are not familiar with this area, it's nice to have an overall picture of how things are laid out and how to get around. In the middle of the 3 counties is a large interstate, I-81, which is a connecting point for roads leading to Jefferson and Morgan County and vice versa. So if you are traveling from Jefferson to Morgan or vice versa, you'll use roads that take you to 81. And those roads run southeast to northwest for the most part. The main one is Route 9, which is centrally located. That goes from Charlestown to Martinsburg, makes a short detour, and then goes through Hedgesville and straight to Berkeley Springs. A little further north in Jefferson County, there's Shepherdstown Pike. That hooks up to Route 45 in Shepherdstown, and that takes you to 81. In the southern part of the Panhandle, Route 51 runs from Charlestown, then crosses 81 in Berkeley County. It becomes Buck Hill Road, and then it twists and turns its way to Morgan County. It's a beautiful road, but it goes over a mountain, so not the fastest way to travel. So wherever you're located, you'll probably end up on one of those roads if you are traveling between counties. And here's a few must-see spots in the Eastern Panhandle to put on your calendar. Okay, I hope this was helpful if you aren't real familiar with this area. If you are thinking of moving here, we'd love to help. We're at 304-264-2828. And over there to my right is a video you might like. It compares Shepherdstown to Harpers Ferry. And those are two charming little towns, but they're a bit different. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in again, and have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.